It's way too early for this shit, but here we go. Almost 6:30 in the morning, and I am going to be appearing on Afternoon Express. So yeah, I am doing free work at 10 o'clock in the morning. I might as well record it, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Let's do it. So I already prepped my skin and put my contacts in. I usually put my contacts in at the end, but like, I don't know why, the spirit just came over me earlier today, I guess. Kalani's wig here at the back, obviously it's not going to focus now, but I'm going to wear that because I don't have mastics. I'm broke.
Jay broke.
I tried to buy mastics yesterday, but they closed. Also, stage creation, why does your website say close at 5 and then you close at 4:30? Anyway, let's start with foundation. I can't find my powder brush, so now I use this foundation brush from Urban Decay as like a dust-off brush. She's everything to me, I'm not gonna lie. Still using the Maybelline, I don't know what Maybelline this is, but this 30-hour girl, she's the one for me, just because it's the closest shade match I've ever gotten. I used to do color correction all the time, but I kind of gave up on that. 5 o'clock shade is not that dark. And also the coverage of the foundation is good enough that I know it will like hide it. I just saw some cat hairs in my foundation and I know it's gonna annoy me now. After a beefcake show, girl, but you can see the video is giving Father Abrams had many sons. So as you can see, I put my foundation on my perimeters of my face, because yeah, I know it looks a lot more yellow on video because I'm also getting ready in front of yellow light. My ring light broke. Oh, I can feel the hair already. My ring light broke on the white option back then already. I think the plug that it was in just like blew the motherfucking circuit or some shit, because now I have to get ready in yellow light. But I do have like these lights. I used that one last night, so she's popped. I have another one as well, but I feel like it's not going to be enough. Oh, it is actually. Apparently, white light and yellow light together gives a nice daylight kind of effect. So yeah, let's get like personal and talk about like life updates, so to speak. Biggest feature of my life last year was the fact that I stopped drinking. And these are my observations. Number 1, your skin clears up within the first month of like stopping alcohol. Like, my skin was glorious, like glorious, hallelujah. You know what I mean? So when it came to the decision to quit alcohol, I made it not because of anything other than my life was just like not like stable. Just like life was just not doing the things for me. A lot of people don't understand what sobriety means to the person going through it, because everyone around me became so like paranoid. They couldn't even like mention vodka without me going into a spiral, apparently. Like, that's what they thought. Like, it's really not like that. It's just the ability to say no was probably the biggest power move I could have made for myself. Just that the thing to say, nah, I'm not gonna drink today. You know what I mean? And that continued for like a good 6 months. So yeah, going back to drinking, I thought that I would have like a different understanding of my relationship with alcohol, which I do. But it's still not a relationship I feel like I'm ready to have. Since December, I started drinking again. Come Pride season finish, I think I'm going to take a step back and stop again for as long as I can, or another 6 months, whatever the case may be. I truly feel like everyone should give it a shot. Like, my relationship with alcohol has changed so much. But at the same time, I recognize that there's still gaps in communication of that relationship, you know? I am very much aware that I can get literally, but it's just because like it's the first time in how many years that I've been single. I've been living on my own now for probably the longest stretch of my life, and it's been a fucking journey, bro. Like, learned so much about like myself and what type of person I actually am, and not necessarily the person I thought I was. So yeah, a lot of those things have changed for me. For anyone going through this, because I know a few people who are also now going through a sobriety journey, and all I want to say is like, congratulations. You should be proud of yourself, and I hope that this journey for you is fruitful and you learn a lot about yourself and who you are, because a lot of people are going to confuse you by making your sobriety about their drinking. It's the weirdest thing in the world. I don't know, maybe if you've been through that journey, you would understand what I'm saying, but this is just what I've experienced. Making a decision to go sober is your own, and you should hone in on what that means to you, and not necessarily allow people's perspectives of alcohol and their relationships with alcohol to mess with that. Because trust me, you're going to be called boring, you're going to be called people are just gonna make fun of you for like making a decision for yourself. It's weird, but it's going to be worth it for you. Hang in there. The first month is the hardest. I swear to God, the first month is the fucking hardest. The rest, you start to feel better. You start to look better. Just it's your journey. And I'll join you back there in another month. The Sprite season coming up, I'm gonna get a lot of free stuff, so please don't judge me. Can't believe my foundation just took 10 minutes. Anyway, on another note, like, the reason why I've not like been posting a lot of content lately is because I've just not been like mentally able to. Like, I can't explain it. I've just lost all sense of like motivation. So I'm currently in a space where I'm trying to find other means to motivate me to complete tasks and to finish projects and to do things, because trust me, I can lay a whole week in bed. The adjustment from working a 9 to 5 every day to like just doing drag is still taking time, and I know it's been like a couple months now, but like I've also been way busier over the past couple of months than I usually have been, so that kept me busy. But now that I'm no longer busy, it is a little bit of a problem to like get back into the swing of creating content and things. You can even hear in the tone of my voice that like I'm kind of forcing myself to record this today, because if I'm not going to like try and start somewhere, I'm not going to ever fucking do it. What I can say is that I don't necessarily have that lingering like, there was a point where I used to like sit in a restaurant and I'm having a cocktail with friends and I'm like, oh God, I should probably check my emails because like I have to reply to this one supplier because of this and that. I don't have that stress anymore in my life, and I can't explain to you how happy I am about that. I do miss the money though. Fuck, I miss the money. There used to be times where I like could take myself out to dinner and, just indulge a bit in treating myself nicely. And I took the initiative yesterday because I got a payment for a gig, and I just took myself out to a restaurant last night and I had myself a good glass of wine or two, some nice food, starter, oysters, basic cocktail, because I feel like it's important to do that for yourself, to remind yourself that you deserve nice things, even if it may seem out of your reach. Like, the world is yours. Making so much new friends as well, through this journey. Over the past couple of months, I've made some new friends. I can't say friends really, but I don't know what the meaning of friends is really, if I'm gonna be honest, at this point in my life. But I do feel that I've opened myself up to new people, and it's going well. Just over the past couple of years with relationships with people, it broke me to the point where I just don't know how to interact with people anymore. I just don't know if it's trusting or if it's just a protective thing over myself, or if I'm just like isolating, what do you call it, dissociating, all of that, big terms. But the point is, being around people is very fucking difficult for me these days. In drag, I can still get away with it because there's theater, but like for the most part, when I'm out of drag, leave me the fuck alone. No, I'm joking. I'm just like very introverted, I'd say. Also, Rowan, whoever the fuck stole my fan the other day at unofficial pink party, fuck you. So yeah, I spoke about a lot like in a matter of like seconds now, so I don't know where that all came from. Maybe I just needed to get it out. But yeah, I feel like I haven't been to therapy in months. Months. Mentally, obviously, it's been a challenge, but I've also like changed a lot in terms of just how I respond to stimulus and to situations. So, where was I going with that? I don't want to say lonely, but that's the only word that can apply, really. I don't feel like, oh my god, I'm so alone. I don't feel like that. But there are nights where I'm just like, I wish I had like a roommate or a housemate or something, just to keep company with, because it does go a little senile in this motherfucker. Let's just also put this on paper, that I am almost certain that I'm going to develop Alzheimer's or some type of shit when I'm older. So just get into that now, really. As I was saying, I've learned to like respond to things differently. So it's very new to me as well, the way I handle certain situations. These days, it's necessary to feel that heightened sense of stress about a situation, and if any type of relationship or person makes me feel stressed the fuck out, Macy, ding dong, the witch is dead, I'm gone. We are in the oven. The bake is not sitting here because my face was still wet. It literally just sunk into my face, I guess. I'm gonna do a very quick eye, because I don't have a list, to be honest. And also, I'm not gonna wear glitter and shit like that because it is TV, so I'm going to look crazy if I'm gonna wear glitter. So I'm literally just gonna do my signature black liner, zigzag, you know. Okay, that's the stenciling of the outlines and all of that. And now I just go in and blend it with black eyeshadow and we call it a day. Back in the day, I do know that I used to always say that like if you want to like get like a nice shade transition between your eyeshadows, that you need like at least 3 of the same colors. It's 2 for me now. I wouldn't say I gotten lazy, but I did lose touch of like my makeup skills because I haven't like really changed anything up over the past couple of years. But I want to get into my makeup bag again, you know what I mean? But I want to do it because I'm enjoying it, I'm having fun with it, not because I feel obligated to post content, because then I'm not going to do it. We've seen that happen. Ooh, that's kind of cunty. Cunty. So this past weekend we also had the Mr. and Miss Pride pageant, and I performed. Funny story, actually didn't know I was performing until like a week before. Barry told me, was like, yes, you're performing, pardon, but I want like a whole spectacle, and I want dances, and I want a concept, and I wanted this and I wanted that. And I was like, okay, cool. And I had this really cool idea that I'm probably still gonna use somehow, but the dances kind of fell through, and this was on Thursday, and we were just like, okay, I guess I don't have a show, a concept, or anything. And then Patty messaged me on Saturday morning, the day of the pageant, was like, can you please send me music for tonight? I was like, girl, what music? What do you mean? I ended up choosing Je suis Melade, which I performed once at, I think it was the Trinity show. Whose show was it? It was when American Queen was here. I think it was Brooklyn. No, it was Manila Luzon. When Manila Luzon was here, I performed that song, but this time I did the live version. But like, why did I choose the live version when I've never heard it before? I don't know. In a theater, it makes sense to use a live version of the song to me. But there's points in the show where you can clearly see that I'm mouthing at a different pace to the song because I'm not familiar with the ad-libs and the change of tones and shit. So that was fun. That look I pulled together literally that day, and that dress that I had was made out of like a roll of, let me show you, let me go fetch it. Still got so much of it as well. So this is just like a roll of almost like that basketball nets that kiddies use, or like soccer nets for like the mini kids things, you know what I mean? I got this for like 10 rand, 15 rand at ons winkel, and I just like layered like 6 2-meter pieces on top of each other onto me and called it a fucking dress, and it looked so good. Honest, it kind of gave Doja Cat, you know, that spider dress, kind of gave that vibes. So I'm definitely gonna do that again. Maybe at Pride, because yeah, I have to be in drag for Pride. It was so intimidating to be performing like a ballad, because usually I feel pressured to do a dance number. Apparently I don't have to do that. I don't even know what the fuck is going on here. Ooh, she's wet. Is this new still? Oh my god. When I came up into the scene, girl, I was a dance girl. I used to do dips and splits and all of that. After years and years of doing that, my body just like did not necessarily take very well to all of that. I'm not making excuses. Let me just clarify by saying I'm not making excuses. I'm explaining. I'm making excuses. I just quite frankly don't feel comfortable doing dancing and stuff because I can feel that my body doesn't feel healthy doing it. I'm not like flexible and fit and stuff, so it does hurt me to do the splits and do all of those things, and I'm just trying to be cautious and look after my body because trust me girl, I don't have medical aid, I don't have a doctor, a family doctor, I don't have all of that shit. So if I'm injured, I'm out of commission, I'm laying at home not being able to make money, and it's just not going to work for me. Like I can't afford that. So when I do splits and stuff like that, it's usually the gees is giving in, or the invoice was lovely, you know what I mean? Generally, I'm just very scared to hurt myself again. I've sprained my ankle twice. I've twisted my kneecap also, I don't know. But there was something wrong with my knee for like a good 2 months at some point. I just never spoke of it. And those injuries never kind of like healed properly, so they kind of have resulted in my ankle, for example, it's not as flexible as it used to be. So doing dips and things like that, I have to like be very cautious with how I place my ankle and my foot and stuff, so that I don't hurt myself doing it. And that's just the reality. Is like drag is very taxing on me physically, and I feel like I've also offered a little bit more than just the generic drag expectation of jumping off the ceiling and, you know, I think I'm more focused on developing performance styles outside of people who came, and I'm not saying this because I want to sound quiet or anything, but there actually are a few people who come up to me and talk to me about my content that I post like on TikTok, and how much they miss seeing me post, and when am I posting, and this and that and that. So it's weird for me to understand that there are people who actually want to see my cock. But I'm getting into it because I know I'm annoying. And I know how many of my friends I've annoyed with just like, come sit here, let's watch this, let's do this. So I think maybe if I do that on YouTube, I will have less stress about friends. Maybe I'll just start my own community over here, you know? feel like I'm taking too long. It's been 40 minutes since I started my face, and I'm actually really impressed with how fast I've been doing my face nowadays. Like, look at me go. How do you guys feel about RuPaul's Drag Race 26? Go. How do you guys feel about... Girl, let's talk about Drag Race season 16. I'm kind of living for this new season of Drag Race. Look, let's get into it. I am well aware of how much Drag Race has changed as a brand and as a TV show and as a competition show and as a this and a that and a that, because I've experienced it from the very beginning, from season 1, sis. We have to acknowledge the fact that it is no longer the same TV show we started watching it as. Point Drag Race is like, you know what the fuck drag is. Here we go. This is high level. You know what I mean? I think season 1 to 4 has like a classic, maybe even 5, like a classic era, like a golden era of Drag Race, I feel. And then like from season 5 to about season 9, I think there was like another era of Drag Race where, if you look at those queens that came up in that time, they some of the most popular ones today. From season 10 to about 13, 14, 15 even, it's a little bit weird. Don't you think? Like, I don't think those are my favorite seasons. There's no rewatch quality on those seasons for me. Season 16 to me feels like a new era of Drag Race again, and it's so much fun. Guys, I've literally been sitting here for too long. Where is my brush? I'm really enjoying this season. Some of my favorites include Dawn. There's just so much like newness with Dawn. It's like weird. She lives in her own world. She is doing another level of drag that I don't think the other girls are on. As much as we hate to talk about her, but Plain Jane, she's killing it. She's good, and she's controversial. She's going to be longevity. Talk about Q, because wow, she's just such like a good drag queen. She's such a professional drag queen. Like, everything is together. The looks, the hair, maybe not the dancing, but like, hey, we all have a little kink in our arm now and then. Let's dust this bake off. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually very hungry at this moment, but like, let's just get done with this makeup because I'm actually getting duck of myself. You know what time it is? Time for blush. Yeah. I can't help but feel like this is too light. What's that? Oh, it's just here. It's too lit up. One more. Also, Pride is coming up. Are you guys excited? I always used to be so anti-Pride because it was always just like another safe party for me and my chummies. But like, after a while, when you become part of the community, let's call it that, you really start to look at Pride as like something very different and something very important. We just literally the other day had one of our community members killed, murdered, because they just like living their lives and people can't understand that other people are happy with who they are and that they choose to be themselves all the time, and very blatantly so, like, just like, because this is who I am, and why is this a problem? And Kwa murdered just because someone couldn't understand that someone else is comfortable with who they are. It's just so gross to think of, and it's just so sad. That shouldn't deter us from being visible, it shouldn't deter us from being present, and it shouldn't deter us from being proud of who we are. And this is why Pride is important, guys. It's like, yes, it's one day in the year and it's a patsy, But just like remember the significance. Like we don't do this just for the vibes. People are literally getting killed for being themselves. People are getting killed. This is way bigger than what we realize. I don't like to get like all serious and stuff like that because I just like, there's so much darkness in the world already. It's just very difficult for me to process on my own, let alone have conversations about it. But I'm not stupid, you know what I mean? I still have an opinion and I still have a perspective and I can't find my fucking glue and it's making me go mad, you know? I feel like I'm vomiting, word vomiting at this point. I'm out of mastic, so I'm gonna have to use this glue. And can I tell you something about Miss Essence? This glue. Firstly, I use this for my glitter on my eyes usually. I don't think I'm putting on glitter today though. But I usually use this for, you know, for that reason. I never used it for lash ever until I ran out of mastics the other day and had to. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something. All right. Let me tell you something. Wait.
This motherfucking lash stayed on all night. And I came home, dubbed the room, and just went to go tip with my makeup on. When I woke up the next day, I still had a full cut crease of glitter and a lash on both eyes. Period. So is it go? Where's my tweezers? Shit. Also, wait. I need to show you guys the step. I discovered a new highlighter. It's an eyeshadow, but I've had it for years in my cupboard. Like, this is from Urban Decay. It's called Solstice. It's part of the Moon Dust collection. Was it called Moon Dust or Moonlight? Moon It's. Listen, when I tell you that this makes magic, this makes magic. Let me put you here so you can get into the lighting. You know what I mean? This is how it looks. It's like, it looks brownish, jibikutwaish. Looks nasty, but it has like, can you see like a green reflect? I had it on the other day at the Pride Pageant, and my gosh. Someone make it stop. Like, I used to put a lot of glitter on my cheek, but now I don't want to do that anymore. I'm gonna get like into my fish cake again. Like, I just ate. I also just want to point out that I am putting on more blush because this is just like not giving. I'm probably gonna have to leave in like the next 10 minutes, but I'm not sure what the fuck I want to wear, if I'm gonna be honest. Is this hair fine though? I feel like it still fits. You know what I mean? I don't know. Should I just go in the blonde hair? Let's put the blonde hair on, let's see. Because you know me, low-key, I want to give like an effect. Ooh, not the Niku chalk strap. But I low-key want to give like an effect to change the wig, but I don't know if that's necessary. How do we feel? I do like that. I think I'm just gonna wear the blonde wig. So let's put it on. This is my Miss Sovereign Western Cape crown, by the way. Beautiful. But it is so fragile. You can't see it. Maybe you can, I don't know. But there's two zip ties. There's a zip tie here, zip tie here, there's a zip tie here as well. And I think there's another spot, but I can't see it now. It broke. Week 1. I'm gonna use Got to Be. I'm just gonna spray this. Still a bit wet. I'm gonna let it dry. dry, a little bit sweaty on the sides. I don't have a headband though. A piece of elastic. I don't even have that. No, I do. Got a motor stuck elastic. And then take the headband. Just put this piece here quickly. Settle in for a while. Go. I done fucked up drag. Look here. Gone. Love that. Let me just fucking fix that. This looks so ugly, guys. Oh my god. Yeah. I'm gonna get dressed and let them order me the Uber so that I can get my shit done. Let me just pack my bag in. I'll see you guys soon. Girl, look at this shit. I just got my brief, so I'm basically just performing, which kind of bums me out a little because I wish I had chosen a different song. I'm trying my best to fix this lens. It's not working. Say hello.
Hi.
Introduce yourself. I don't even know who this guy is.
I need to find my cookies. My name is Robin. Nice to meet you.
Hi Robin, I'm Inna.
I'm a stylist.
She's the stylist. You heard that here first. Yes. Yes, apparently I am performing. I didn't know what it was. Jason just said stick it and I said.
Oh, you're friends with Jason.
Mm.
Oh, but we are sponsored by Woolies.
Oh.
So I can only source at Woolies.
Oh, I see. Good dear. Come through Woolies. Woolies have liquor underwear.
It does. I also buy my underwear there, but good luck. I
Certain.
might see you later.
Good luck. Have a liquor day.
Voortmiddag.
I'm
You
gonna
too.
pretend to be a celebrity quickly. Can I give you some gross information? Just because no one asked, but like I just feel the need to share. I'm sitting on the floor. I've got me a tropical juice. What flavor is this? Orange. Oh, it does taste like orange actually. Very thick, very viscous. You know? My shoes are broken. Does anyone want to buy me new shoes? And look how dirty they are. But low-key, I don't want to clean this because this is stability right here in a shoe. Do you know how I can run around in a shoe? This is the go-to. So, I'm not cleaning that. I literally didn't have to pack in so much stuff. Wear my evening gown for Sovereign because it's beautiful. It's my most beautiful garment I have that I can show. If you know, you know. My lip is so small today. Listen, I tried my best with the wig line. I think Kalani is literally just like chewing on her lace because what the fuck, sis? What have you been doing? I'm gonna be wearing my pride nails also. This is the new pair that Courtney made me. I'm gonna put it on today. The theme today is identity, and guess who else is here also? Gabe and his father's here. Like, wild. They're talking about runs in the family, and I'm like, how funny is it? Because, girl, yeah, I am also such a American segment. But I don't think anyone bit onto that. Well, next time. Just hate my memories so much because I've been here before and I've met people here before, but I've forgotten names. Like, everyone looks familiar, but like I just don't know anyone's names. Like, what the fuck They make me look older. I'm not sure I like that. But I think blonde might be my color, if I'm gonna be honest. Ugh, it makes it fold again. I make it too tight every time. Anyway. Nice color. Look, I used to mark my brushes with like blue nail polish when I used to care. Actually, it's when I worked at LBDK because Nosy, my colleague, she was kakskallam. She used to steal my brushes all the time. It's very awkward to just like sit and talk because I'm in like a public space. So if people like walk past, I get nervous and I just like stop talking. I need to get out of that. So, yeah. Is there someone else in the dressing room? It's my nerves, girl. My nerves. I don't know why I'm so nervous around people. Quiet and safe, quiet and safe. Look at this bang, guys. I'm giving up. I tried. You are witness. You see it on TV and it looks busted. I tried. My course on. See, my course is too big for me, so this is actually where I see you. I like wrap the string around. Manila taught me this actually. So it's pulled as tight as it can. You put it, loop it through around. And then there you go. Voila! It's like a mousse, like steamer fridge thing here. But this is kind of cunt. Let me just see how this pants looks pulled up. Because this pants is too big for me. So if the waistband stands up, that will look the fuck. Oh my god. Guys. Let's go back to the floor. So I think it's just best I get done. And then if they need me, I'll be ready. There's two men from Skynet coming to collect something, but they keep looking at me. I mean, would it you?
Lactose intolerant often means that you can't share the same food as friends and families, which can influence life. So today, we're making frozen food popsicles using
So to make our popsicle today, I've got some complex that's already been made. The recipe is on our website after the next break.
Get ready to be dazzled as the seasoned drag artist and performer Inappropriate takes the stage with an electrifying performance that defies boundaries and celebrates the art of self-expression. But first, let's get to know you a little bit. Hey, Diva.
Assalamu alaikum. You can't have a topic identity and not invite a drag queen. It's
Absolutely.
Yeah, so here I am.
And speaking about here, you are owning your stage. What made you go into drag?
To be honest, free drink tickets. No, but after that, I swear, I just fell in love with the stage. I've always been someone to perform around its day on primary school, school concerts. I was there. Even if I was a 3, I was there.
Now, not only have you been able to own every single stage you place your high heels on, you also did a lovely cameo in the film that we spoke about earlier, Runs in the Family. Now, how has the art of drag been able to inform your identity on and off stage?
Drag has taught me a lot about being out of drag. And it's the weirdest kind of thing in the world. That's why I always say if you have a curiosity around exploring drag, please do it. You will learn so much. It's very liberating. And I don't think I would have been able to learn how to be a man if I did not portray myself as a woman. You know what I mean?
That.
So, yeah, drag has always been a part of my identity, I guess.
You needed to embrace your feminine for your masculine to shine. Well, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Inappropriate with her rendition of the song, Where Do I Begin? Take it away.
got too much stuff in my hand. That's the Sriracha wrap. Jason, say hello. I don't know, it's the vlog. I had to get back into recording shit. But yeah, don't you? Hi. So bad. Can we just discuss? I'm never on this side, so I never see these. Guys, I'm so sorry. I kind of like got nervous and like didn't pull my phone out to record my segment. Hi, sir. I just got home and I just want to show you something. Look how Issy's wig is shedding. Fucking poodle. Or maybe she's a chow babe. Listen. Let me take this whip off, guys. I can't. Oh. I actually enjoyed, vlogging a bit again. Battery's popped and it's load shedding. So I can't de-drag now on camera. I really would have loved to. But thank you guys for watching. I'll try my best to keep the content coming and keep more things. Stay more active on social media. I can't make promises. But what I can tell you is like, follow, subscribe. It's the least you can do. You're getting this for free. Unless you're watching this in the bus and using your mobile data. Don't be stupid. And also, look who's here. Look who's here. Look who's here. Look who's here. Hello. Now you've got lip gloss on your lip. Oh shit. To get this off. Because more sê julle vir my, ek is by mekaar met 'n animal testing lab. Kingsley's a little bit pink now. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Arrivederci!